This video will provide an introduction on how to use one of the exciting new features of Prediction Insight for Excel, tasks. Tasks are operations that are performed on your behalf by the Prediction Insight service. Most of the operations you perform using the Prediction Insight Now and Insight Analytics ribbons result in a task being generated and executed on Prediction Insight. After you set all task parameters through a dialog or wizard and click Run or Finish, the task dialog will appear showing the status and progress of the task executing on Prediction Insight. If the task requires local data, the task will upload the data to Prediction Insight and then the task will be queued for execution. When the task is completed, the task dialog will disappear and any results will be rendered into your Excel workbook. Since the tasks execute in the Prediction Insight service, you don't have to wait for them to be completed. You can let tasks execute asynchronously while you continue to work in Excel or even shut down your computer. To execute a task asynchronously, click on the Minimize to Task Pane button when the task pane appears. If you always want to execute a type of task asynchronously, check the Always Minimize to Task Pane box before you minimize the task. Minimizing the task causes the Prediction Task Pane to appear. The Prediction Task Pane lists all currently executing and recently executed tasks. While a task is running in the task pane, you can expand the chiclet to see the current progress or click on the Cancel button to send a cancel request to the Prediction Insight service. Sending a cancel request does not guarantee that the task will be canceled, rather that Prediction Insight will attempt to cancel the task if the task is not yet complete. Once a task is complete, you can retrieve the results of that task, if any, by clicking the Results button. This will show the task dialog as the results are downloaded and placed into your Excel workbook. In most cases, you can retrieve the results into any workbook, not only the same workbook or even the same computer from which you launched the task. Completed tasks reside inside the Prediction Insight service for up to 14 days before they expire. When you no longer need the results of a task, you can click the Close button to remove the task from the task pane. Once a task is closed or expires, the results are deleted from Prediction Insight and are no longer available. One of the great benefits of running tasks asynchronously in Prediction Insight is that you can start as many tasks as you like without waiting for the previous task to finish. In this view, I have a cross-validation task running and a lift chart, classification matrix, and profit chart task that will start automatically once it's their turn. If you are running tasks asynchronously, remember that you'll not be able to see the results of a task until it's complete. For example, if you're uploading a data set, you'll not be able to add models to that data set until the task is finished. The task pane allows you to scroll through and view your currently running and recently completed tasks. You can provide meaningful descriptions to each task as necessary by clicking and typing directly over the default description on a task. If you have many tasks in the task pane, you can use the search drop-down to show only tasks of a certain type, such as Insight Now, Query, or Test. Or you can use to select tasks that will expire within the next 48 hours. You can also type in the search pane directly to search all text associated with each task, including the task description, type, and extended information. You can easily close all tasks by clicking the Close All button. The Close All button will close any completed tasks that are currently visible. By filtering the list using the search box, you can limit the task pane to show only the tasks you want to close and close them by clicking Close All. Remember that once you close a task from Prediction Insight, the results will no longer be available. Finally, there's some additional user interface elements for dealing with tasks. You can show or hide the task pane by clicking on the My Tasks button on the Insight Now or Insight Analytics toolbars. Also, if you accidentally set the Always Minimize checkboxes for some types of tasks and you want to use the task dialog again for those tasks, you can go to the Prediction menu and select Options. Here, you can set or clear the Always Minimize state for all Prediction Insight tasks.